Good evening. Mr Turnbull has rejected a request from supporters of Prime Minister Tony Abbott to publicly rule out a leadership challenge. As some senior ministers today tried to hose down speculation, other sources suggested a move is possible as early as this week, despite a crucial by-election on Saturday.
Okay, all righty.
Mr Turnbull spent the weekend thinking, kayaking on Sydney Harbour yesterday, walking his dog Jojo with wife Lucy this morning.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Liberal sources confirmed today that the Communications Minister has been approached to challenge Tony Abbott, possibly in the coming week, and is considering it.
It's not distracting me, it's not distracting the candidate.
The Prime Minister was in Perth with Andrew Hastie, the Liberal candidate in next Saturday's crucial Canning by-election.
We're not going to lose the Canning by-election.
Probably not, though an opinion poll in News Corporation papers today suggested that required for the seat to fall to Labor. 9 News can reveal that on Friday, Deputy Government Whip Andrew Nikolic, apparently on the Prime Minister's behalf, sent a message asking Mr Turnbull to make a public statement ruling out a challenge. A senior minister close to Mr Abbott contacted the Communications Minister with a similar request. According to what Mr Turnbull has told colleagues, he responded that his rule is to say nothing about the leadership because any comment would only give the issue oxygen.
This is just this incessant insider speculation.
The Prime Minister has a strong support of the party.
Odds are against a move before the by-election, but it's being discussed because of concern that after Canning, Mr Abbott might call a snap double dissolution election to head off any challenge. And that, some of his senior colleagues fear, would be political suicide for the government.
And Laurie joins me now from Canberra. Laurie, what's prompted that concern that the PM might call
Sounds
a
silly,
snap
doesn't it,
election?
Pete, given that Labor's between 6 and 8 points ahead of the coalition in the polls. But after the by-election, there'll be a 3-week break before Parliament returns. So here's the reasoning of those Liberals who want to move against Mr Abbott this week. The PM, they say, must know he'd likely lose a challenge, but he strongly believes in his ability as a campaigner and thinks he could beat Bill Shorten even if Labor has a big start. So asking the Governor-General for a double dissolution election during that 3-week window to head off a move to oust him might well be tempting. Also, it's believed by some key people in the government that the Prime Minister ran the snap poll idea past Rupert Murdoch during the News Corporation boss's recent visit to Australia. Mr Murdoch, you'll recall, subsequently used Twitter to call for such an election. The bottom line is that the thought of facing the voters in the present climate simply terrifies coalition MPs, especially those in marginal seats, Pete.
All right, Laurie, thank you.